Hey, a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pendleton High School as we bring you high school basketball, a rare Wednesday night matchup as the Red Devils on the road tonight to take on the Arabians of Pendleton Heights. Great to have you with us here on the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Well, the Red Devils had this game moved. If you didn't know, the Red Devils will be hosting the NCC Wrestling Tournament on Saturday. Probably wasn't going to give them enough time for a Friday setup late in the day, so they moved the Saturday contest to tonight. So after this evening, the Red Devils have a long break before they play again, but a road contest against a Pendleton team that comes into this one here tonight with a 6-7 record following their win over Shelbyville 53-50. Meanwhile, the Red Devils on the other side have won 3 straight. They've improved their record to 8-7 on the season after that win over Northmont 79-44. So they'll set their sights tonight on a 4-game winning streak. When we come back in just a couple of moments, we'll scout this Pendleton team, tell you what they're all about coming up in just a few moments. This is the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Wish me luck, we've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Back once again here at Pendleton High School. You know, the weird part about this is for me tonight that I've been in Richmond for 30 years and we're within an hour of Pendleton, and I have never been in this gym. I've been to their football stadium, I've been to their baseball stadium, been to their softball, but this is my first time here in their basketball gymnasium. And as you can kind of tell right in the background, not a whole lot of people here on a Wednesday night. So for this Richmond basketball team, in fact for Pendleton as well, they're really going to have to play off their own energy again here this evening. You know, we'd mentioned that Pendleton comes in at 6-7, but they went through a little streak just a couple of games ago in which they just could not find a consistent winning pattern. They'd win one, lose two, win one, lose a couple, win another, lose one, win two, lose two. So they've had an up-and-down season. That's why they come in at 6-7 under their head coach Kevin Bates in his 5th year. And they don't score a lot of points. 58 points per game, they give up 57. They're coming off that win on the road at Shelbyville, and they've been on the road for the last 3. They lost at Alexandria 47-44. They lost to New Pal. Of course, the Red Devils familiar with New Pal, team that they played earlier this year. They lost that one 76-61, and then they ended up going to Shelbyville on Saturday, won that one by a final of 53-50. So, again, they come in at 6-7. They have 2, though, very quality players, not a ton of depth, but they got a couple of quality players to look for in this one tonight. One of those will be Jamison Dunham. Dunham, the name sounds familiar, long line of Dunham players coming out of Pendleton. He's a 5'9" sophomore. He's averaging at 16.4 points per game, and he'll be joined by Davrick Black, a 5'9" junior, who is averaging at 15.9. After that, the numbers drop significantly unless you get Tristan Ross involved. And we're not sure if Ross will play tonight, but it appears he is ready to go this evening. Now, Ross is at 6'6". He's a senior. He is out there on the floor tonight. He's averaging 15 points and 11 rebounds per game. So with those three guys in the lineup at the same time, they will be tough here on their own home floor against the Red Devils here tonight. Now, one thing we do want to mention, and that is the Red Devils coming in. They're going to be shorthanded tonight. We do know that Jordan Stoley is not with the team this evening. He is sick, so he is back in Richmond, and we also know that Messiah Tyler will not play for the Red Devils tonight. So Richmond will be shorthanded, nothing that they haven't been through already. They've had some of those issues already this year without certainly players being available because of sickness or suspensions or whatever the case may be. But as most of you know, that if you've been watching Richmond basketball this year, they do lack depth, and that could be a key here tonight. So it'll be the Arabians and the Red Devils non-conference matchup here tonight. When we come back, we'll check out what is coming up later this week. We would say tonight in the NCC, but this is the only game in the North Central Conference on this Wednesday night. We'll do that coming up in a couple of moments. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Richmond Community Schools offers rich and diverse learning opportunities in all of our outstanding schools. We offer more educational choices to students than any other school district in our area. Learning today, leading tomorrow.
I'm not worried about being ready for the world.
I just need the world to be ready for me.
We are the best choice. Enroll now.
Welcome back, Pendleton High School, as we get set for this non-conference matchup here tonight. As I said before the break, this is the only game going on tonight in the North Central Conference because of the change in the schedule from Saturday until today. Tomorrow, Indianapolis Tech will be hosting Covenant Christian. Then Friday, Anderson is at Harrison. Marion hosting Lafayette Jeff, and then Kokomo will be up against Muncie Central. And then only 3 games on Saturday, kind of noticing now the games starting to spread out a little bit more as we get closer and closer to the end of the year. But then on Saturday, Lafayette Jeff will be hosting Central Catholic, Logansport home against Noblesville, and Central home against North Central out of Indianapolis. Lafayette Jeff is 4-0 in the conference. Harrison and Marion both at 3-1. Indianapolis Tech at 3-2. Richmond and Muncie Central joined by Kokomo at 2-2 in the conference. Logansport 1-3, McCutcheon 1-4, and Anderson coming in at 0-4 on the season. As I mentioned, after tonight, the Red Devils will not be back in action until they host Harrison in a key NCC matchup on January 31st. Mark it down, 7:30 tip-off time from the Tiernan Center. We will come back. Starting lineups are coming up in a couple of moments. The tip-off right around the corner. This is Richmond basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond. At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
Back once again here at Pendleton High School as both teams being introduced. By the way, for the Red Devils, Andrew Croft in the starting lineup, Kareem Jet, Ty Newton, along with Clevis Craig. And we're waiting to see. I didn't see who the other starter was going to be for the Red Devils without Jordan Stoley being in the starting lineup tonight. As you see the Arabians being introduced here this evening. Jamison Dunham, number 10, out on the floor, averaging 16.4 points per game. There's Carter Aldridge, 6'3", and a junior, wearing number 40. Also, Davrick Black, we talked about Black a little bit ago. He wears number 2. And Ethan Ross, 6 foot and a sophomore in their lineup. One other player is Luke Candiano, 6 foot and a sophomore. So we're ready to go. The Red Devils, the last player we were looking for, there he is. Ty Harris gets the start for the Red Devils tonight, a 5'10 sophomore, as he'll be starting in the place of Jordan Stoley here this evening. Red Devils win the tip easily, as we talked about Tristan Ross. Now, he is not in the starting lineup here tonight. The guard there will be Aldridge. Here's a shot on the way. The three-pointer missed by the Red Devils early. Kareem Jet, they'll get the offensive rebound and another possession here in the opening period of play. Big fella down low. That shot way off the mark. A lot of contact there against Clevis, but no whistle. And here come the Arabians back the other way. Generally, the Arabians are a very good outside shooting team. We talked about the Dunham family that has come through here, and they could really stroke the basketball, and we'll keep an eye on Jamison Dunham here tonight. That is Ross with the basketball now for the Arabians. Here's a three-pointer on the way off the back of the iron by Black. It goes out of bounds and back over to Richmond. Look back at the schedule, as I was mentioning. A few moments ago, you think that Richmond again won't play for that long. I don't remember the last time that, of course, with the circumstances of a change in the schedule, they would be out of action that long. Croft missing it, the rebound Craig, and then he loses it. Red Devils commit the turnover. Down in numbers as the Arabians will bring it back out. Dunham with the basketball now for the Arabians. Candiano now to Black, down the lane, off the glass, good, and the Arabians get on the board first, leading this one 2-0. Relatively a young basketball team, only 3 seniors on their roster. Here is Croft off the drive, in the corner, and the drive by Richmond's Titan Newton, and he'll get the first 2 points for the Red Devils here tonight as well. And you see Richmond now going a little 1-2-2 zone trap. This is more to slow things down. It's not really a solid trap until you come across that timeline. The Arabians will attack the basket, and that one falls for Ethan Ross. So Ethan Ross with his first 2 points. The Red Devils face the man once again. That's the screen by Jett, and Andrew Croft will give it back to Jett. Newton off the left wing. On the guard is Candiano. The drive of the basket good, and a foul call, and that's where he is really more effective. When you talk about the quickness of Titan Newton, he can stroke it from the outside. Thing is that when things aren't falling, he has a tendency not to shoot it with as much confidence as you would see if he were certainly stroking it a little more consistently. But when he drives to the basket, he can be really hard to stop, and the Red Devils now take a 5-4 lead. Harris almost a steal in the backcourt. See Richmond now trapping out of this zone. Black across the timeline. Pass goes behind Aldridge and out of bounds, and a turnover. That'll be the first turnover by the Arabians. 5:31 remaining here in the opening quarter of play. As I said, not a whole lot of folks here tonight attending this basketball game. You can see it on the other side. It's not that way all the way up, but where we're at, there might be 15 fans. Croft in the corner for 3, and he got it.
3-point basket, Andrew Croft.
So Andrew Croft with his first basket of the night. Red Devils have an 8-4 lead. This is Black from 3 himself. That one bangs off the glass, misses it. Croft with a rebound. And the Red Devils quickly back in the half court. Harris again getting the start in place of Jordan Stoley, who's out tonight. Here's Newton on the drive, left hand, basket good. And there is no way that Luke Candiano is going to guard him one-on-one tonight. He is going to need some help. Candiano picks up his second. So he will come out of the ball game. Coming in will be Camden Early, a 5'9" senior, and the free throw is good. Well, Pendleton's going to have to make an adjustment on their defense if they're going to stay in this one the way that Titan Newton has already attacked the basket. 3-on-2, break the other way, basket good by Aldridge. Well, they beat the trap. Aldridge will get his first 2. And the Red Devils lead it by 5. That's Newton deep in the corner. Again, you can tell the player guarding him right now at Early wants no piece of that one. And we've got a foul call as Aldridge will pick up the foul. Trying to guard down low against a much bigger Clevis Craig. Boy, Clevis in that Northmont game had 11 points early and then didn't score the rest of the game. He probably could have had a double-double in that one. Newton on the drive. We'll find Harris in the corner. That's not his favorite spot, and they're rebounding foul against Andrew Croft. I think Harris is a little more comfortable shooting the perimeter out front than it is in the corner, but he had a pretty good look. First team foul on the Red Devils. 4:10 remaining. Here in period number 1, it'll be Arabians basketball. That is Black across the timeline. Dunham Now will drive, feed back once again. Good ball movement. Here's Dunham. Boy, I tell you what, Clevis down there guarding that paint. It's awful hard to get a good look as the Arabians bring it back. They don't have a ton of size, and they certainly don't have the quickness the Red Devils have in this one here tonight. Daverick Black once again out front. The 5'9" junior, but not a very big body at 140 pounds, so he gives away a lot in poundage. That shot's in the way, good. Early hits the bucket. Early off the bench. 3:24 remaining, and now a 3-point lead. Here is Croft for three the other way for Richmond. He gets another one. So Andrew with his second basket. He has 6. And the Red Devils lead at 6 with 3:06 to go. Numbers the other way. Baseline shot with the left hand. Good by Early. He has hit 2 in a row. Red Devils have to get back a little bit quicker after that trap. You don't get it mid-court. Got to peel back, get back in your defense, and that's twice now that the Arabians have found an open shooter. Double basketball. Newton cut off. Guarded there by Early, and now Newton will drive. Right-hand scoop shot up and good. That's 3 now, and so far the Arabians have not found an answer. As Newton now with 6 points here in the opening period of play. And we're under 2:30 to go. Well, they see you got the big fella way out front. They're going to try to screen him off, and if they can get Aldridge open, they will. Dunham hits the bucket. So the Arabians hanging right in there. Dunham gets his first 2. And 16-12. Craig has it stripped out of his hands. Second turnover by the Red Devils. Black in the lane, leans in, and we've got a whistle and a foul before the shot. They will get Andrew Croft, so he just picked up his second. And he will see if he's going to come out of the game. It will be Andrew comes out. We're going to see for the first time tonight now Raphael Dean. Dean, the 6'2 senior, coming into the lineup. So the Red Devils lose a shooting guard to the outside, but get better, a little bit tougher inside with Raphael Dean. Working down in that post along with Clevis Craig. Here's a 3 on the way from the elbow, missing it. Will be Dunham, but he can hit that shot. Here's the drive. Newton again with a basket, and he's fouled. That might happen all night long. Newton now with 8. Another chance for a 3-point play. 1:47 to go. And all 4 of those shots have come in the lane on the drive, and so far nobody can guard Titan Newton one-on-one. The free throw is missed, and the long rebound by Early. Here's Black across the timeline. A little teardrop down the lane. Good touch by Black. So a 4-point lead. Black has 4, and we're down to minute 35. Red Devil basketball. Newton off the left wing. Raphael on the low post. The kick out. Wide open shot of the way. Missed. His Jet rebounding foul, and they may get the big guy down low. They will get Raphael Dean his first. Raphael trying to get some more minutes. Been missing some time early, and I don't know if he's quite in the swing of things yet, but hoping maybe by tournament time he will be. This is Black off the screen, got the defender in the air, lifts and misses that one from about 14. Newton now with the basketball for the Red Devils with 1:08 remaining. Clevis being pushed out of the block by Aldridge. We haven't seen Tristan Ross yet, the 6'6 senior. He may not be playing tonight. There's a 3. Newton again stepping to the outside. And Newton having a big first quarter already with 11 points. 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Red Devils with a 7-point lead. This is Dunham. They like to run that little weave out front. We see a lot of teams do that. Red Devils do it every so often and try to find yourself a seam down the lane, and it's right there. That is Early. And he'll go to the line for the potential 3-point play. And tell you what, Pendleton hanging right in there, only down by 5 with 29 seconds remaining. Coming into the ball game now is David Staley. Staley, a 6'3 senior. Carter Aldridge gets a nice hand as he had his hands full with Clevis Craig, and so far Clevis has not scored in this opening period. And the free throw no good. The Red Devils aren't going to waste any time as Newton drives and a foul call. It's either going to be Black or Ethan Ross. They're going to call that on the floor, not on the shot. So they're going to get Black on the foul. That's his first. 23.5 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. The inbound, Clevis, just alley-oop. Let him go get it and lay it in. So Clevis with his first two, and the Red Devils back to a 7-point lead. And the Arabians with 10 seconds will try to play for one right here. High screen by Staley, and they're going to get Staley on the moving screen. So Staley picks up his first. That is the second turnover now by the Arabians. 4 seconds to go. Jett driving, losing it out of bounds, and they will confer and say it'll be Arabians basketball with 1.3. Red Devils with their third turnover here in the first period, so still a chance here now for the Arabians to get a shot off. He'll have to hurry. Black from midcourt, just a little bit off the mark. We have made it to the end of period number one. Good start for the Red Devils here tonight on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond leads this one by 7.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Back here at Pendleton, 23-16, a Wednesday night game. By the way, if, again, you just joined us, the Red Devils shorthanded tonight without the services. One of their starters this evening, Jordan Stoley, sick. He is out. Side Tyler out. And the Red Devils put 23 on the board in that first quarter, so the offense not missing a beat so far. As Pendleton with a basketball. Here's Black at the elbow. Slip screen, nothing there for Ross. Staley stays in the ball game. It'll be Black once again, and coming off that screen is Ross. Motion offense here against a man-to-man. Black trying to make his move. It was pretty good defense that time by Kareem Jett, but they're going to get Kareem on the foul. And that'll be team foul number 5 now on Richmond. Just underway in period number 2. The only game in the conference and around the area is this one here tonight. Off the screen and driving baseline, gets cut off on the double team is Dunham. He will find his teammate early. His driving shot no good. Harris with a rebound. Newton back the other way, just again using his quickness to get to the basket somewhere, somehow. Pendleton's going to have to find a way to slow him down. 13 points already for Newton here in the first half. Nice move to the basket. Good job that time by Ross to find the opening. Ross will lay it in. For Ross, that is now his second basket of the ball game, and Harris turns it over and then commits the foul. Fourth turnover, give the steal to Daverick Black. For Harris, that will be foul number 1. 25-18 here as you join us on a Wednesday night. Small crowd here this evening. Not a great big gym, as I mentioned the first time I had been here in 30 years. There's a travel against Dunham. Arabians turn it over for the third time. Dorian Hill will come into the ball game for the Red Devils, the 5'7" sophomore. And Dorian Hill, guy, you'll have to cover him up quickly. Very good shooter, plays mostly junior varsity basketball for Richmond. But, again, he's a very dangerous outside shooter. And the Red Devils really small right now when you consider that Jett is in, Harris is in, and Dorian Hill in the ball game. So really essentially working with 4 guards and 1 post player, and that is Clevis Craig. The lob inside to Clevis, draws the double team, and the drive and the basket good again by Newton. Well, they, speaking of the Arabians, have not adjusted on how they're going to guard Titan Newton. 15 points now by Newton. Black, baseline shot on the way, off balance jumper, good. Black now with 6. 5:49 to go. Here in period 2, that is Kareem Jett with a basketball. Hill on the right elbow. Back once again to Kareem between the circles. And now the Arabians have gone 2-3 zone. Here is Harris, three-pointer. Give the assist to Kareem Jett. And the Red Devils offensively playing well here tonight. Harris getting his first basket of the evening, and it's a 10-point lead, the biggest lead of the ball game. Black coming back the other way. That one no good. Rebound put back, missing that one badly underneath was Staley. Ball loose, and who's going to get it? It's going to be timeout by the Arabians. We will take a quick timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils up by.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hope, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
we got this.
Arabians basketball following the timeout. 5 minutes remaining here in the second. Arabians down by 10. This three-pointer is going to be short. Newton went for the rebound, but eventually Clevis able to grab that one off the miss shot by Jamison Dunham. See if the Red Devils can outbuild is Hill with the basketball inside. Clevis, just, boy, I tell you what, they've got to be shooting about 60, 70% right now, as the Red Devils, most of their shots have been right at the rim. Clevis Craig now with 4. Nice pass inside, and missing the layup again is Aldridge. Their 2 big guys have missed 2 easy buckets. Last time out it was Staley, this time Aldridge. Double team, stripped away. Black able to get the takeaway. Red Devils with their 5th turnover. Wide open on the wing for 3, good. Early coming off the bench, providing points. He now has 9. And the Red Devils now lead this by 9. Red Devils now playing without Andrew Croft with those 2. That one rims in and out. Black with a rebound. Arabians in transition as they'll get across the timeline. Black thought he was fouled from behind by Harris. No whistle. Newton coast to coast. Newton with an easy layup. And Newton may end up with a career night if they can't find a way to stop him. 17 already by Newton. And we haven't even made it to halftime. 3:25 to go here in the second quarter. Black off the left wing, guarded there by Newton. High screen by Aldridge. Now Black changing directions, gives it off now to Early. Another 3. This one is brick this time. And the rebound by Clevis Craig. Newton again. Boy, just keep going. There's a foul call. Oh, my. Offensive foul called against Titan Newton. That's a tough call. That's a tough call right there against Titan. As he picks up his first, and Clevis Craig will come out. Richmond really gets small right here. Your biggest player on the floor is Raphael Dean. The good news is you have an 11-point lead with just over 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. So Raphael at 6'2". Black. Here's the shot on the baseline, and that's good by Candiaro. And the lead back to 9. Luke gets his first 2 points of the ball game, and then Black comes up with a steal. Black one to beat, easy layup, back-to-back baskets, and all of a sudden it's a 7-point ball game. 8 points now by Daverick Black. Red Devils with 7 turnovers. Here's Hill. Jet with the basketball, driving down the lane, and another offensive foul. Now that one is easier to call. 8 turnovers by Richmond. Kareem just picked up his second, and I think Richmond's going to get a timeout. They will. So the Red Devils potentially letting a big lead get away on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond leads it by 7.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Just a 30-second timeout. Red Devils trying to settle things down. Back-to-back turnovers. Both leading to baskets, and the Arabians now trailing this one just by 7. Boy, it looked like the Red Devils are going to blow this thing away. The Arabians get 2 big steals, and now it's Black with the basketball. The drive down the lane, another floater missing is Dunham. And coming away with it, Harris for the Red Devils. Lead pass, here's Newton back the other way. No foul that time, but tipped up and good by Dorian Hill. Boy, Dorian sneaking in there with the offensive rebound putback. Black the other way with a left hand off the glass. Good. Good-looking young player right there for Pendleton. He's now double figures with 10. Minute 39 remaining. Raphael trying to find position underneath. Red Devils shooting a ton of layups in the first half, and mostly by that guy right there, Titan Newton. Newton trying to drive baseline against Early. Wisely nothing there, so doesn't take any unnecessary gambles and give up the basketball. You see Raphael set the screen. Jet gives it off again to Newton. Newton this time shoots the 3 and hits it. Playing with a lot of confidence right now is Titan Newton. And I think they're going to get Newton on a technical foul. A little bit too much celebrating right there. So Newton will pick up number 2. Kareem Jet has 2. Andrew Croft has 2. So we will go to the free throw line, and shooting the free throws will be Jamison Dunham. So Croft is in. Newton will sit down. Well, it's hard to tell if maybe they thought that Titan was showing anybody up. I know that Shabazz Khalik, the head coach for the Red Devils, trying to convince the official it was not showing up, and Shabazz a little more animated. Second free throw is on the way and good. Boy, again, every time seems like the Red Devils ready to pull away. The couple of mistakes they had, and then the technical. 2 easy free throws made there by Dunham, and now Pendleton will get the basketball. 1:11 remaining here in the first half. I think if you're Pendleton, you feel pretty good. It's been really Richmond's game all the way in this one. Here's a 3 from the corner, no good by Early. Gets the offensive rebound, feeds inside, layup good by Ross. Red Devils did not rebound, and when you don't have Clevis Craig in the ball game, the Red Devils are not the same type of basketball team on the boards. Here's Croft, 1 dribble, 3-pointer, short. Black with a rebound, and Black will bring it up the floor himself with 39 seconds. Black down the lane, basket good, and he's fouled. And I think we just got another technical on Richmond, and this time Shabazz Khalik the official that he was working on and Shabazz made the mistake of saying something right in front of him. Unless they just told him to sit down, I'm not sure, but at least at this stage, Black is at the line once again. They may have just given him a warning to sit down and be quiet, and that must have been the case. So it was just a warning there for Shabazz not to say any more. Now all of a sudden it's a 3-point ball game. The Red Devils had a double-digit lead in this one here in the first half. The good news is Shabazz did not get a technical. Here is Jet. Raphael not able to handle that one cleanly. 13 seconds. Crowd wanted a double dribble. Black guarding against Jet. Two very quick guards out front. Skip past Harris. And that might have been a foul, and it is. They're going to get Aldridge on the foul. So big break right there, and 3 free throws now for Ty Harris. Harris, 3 points, 4 seconds remaining here in the first half. Boy, high-scoring first half. Now you're thinking 40-36 right now. For the Red Devils, been shooting extremely well, only because mainly, really, the amount of layups they have made. Titan Newton having a monster first half. 20 points. Third free throw is good, so Harris hits all 3. Black with 1 second to go. Fires and misses that one just off the back of the iron. We have made it to halftime. Entertaining first half on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond on top, 42-36.
Hey, this is Steve at Jiffy Lube. The other day a cashier said to me, if you're happy with the service here, there's a site you can take a survey on. Kind of laughed and said, what if I'm not happy? To which she replied, well, then you can just forego the survey. I thought, well, that's kind of the equivalent of if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. What if we all adopted that? Jiffy Lube, take the survey, but if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all.
Hey, this is Steve Funkhauser at Jiffy Lube. Come on out, see us. We're ready to serve.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
Back once again here at Pendleton High School. Red Devils lead at 42-36 here at the half, though they did have a double-digit lead, well, a couple of times in the first half. Looked like every time they were about ready to take that next step. A couple of turnovers, a mistake here, there, and they let the Arabians right back into this ball game. But what a first half. We're going to talk about the first half by Richmond guard Titan Newton here in just a couple of moments. I want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by the Excel Center, a tuition-free public charter high school for adults. The Excel Center provides adults the opportunity to earn a Core 40 high school diploma, industry-recognized certifications, and college credit, all at no cost. The Excel Center is operated by Goodwill Education Initiatives, a nonprofit created by Goodwill of Central and Southern Indiana, and there are 15 locations around the state of Indiana. And if you look over the last few years, they have now graduated over 4,500 adults in those locations. By the way, there is a center right in Richmond. If you're interested, contact the Excel Center of Richmond. They provide free child care, and they are a proud sponsor of Richmond Red Devils basketball. All right, first half. Let's start first off with Pendleton in the scoring department. Daverick Black, 13 points in the first half. Jamison Dunham, only 4. He averages 16. 2 points by Candiaro. 9 points by Camden Early. Ethan Ross with 6, and Carter Aldridge with 2 points in the first half. We thought we were going to see Tristan Ross play, their 6'6" post player, the senior. We saw him walk out earlier, and it looked like he was going to play, but he has not played in the first half. That's a huge loss tonight for Pendleton, so both teams without starters in the lineup here tonight. The Arabians, by the way, turned the ball over just 3 times in the first half, and Candiano's the only player in foul trouble. Well, I'll take that back. It is Aldridge and Candiano in foul trouble, each with 2. Red Devils have one player in double figures in the first half. That is Titan Newton, and boy, Alan, how many times he got a free lane. There was nobody that was going to guard him from Pendleton one-on-one, and eventually you saw the Arabians fall back in that 2-3 zone because they just were not stopping him getting to the basket. So Titan Newton finished with 20 points in the first half. 6 points by Andrew Croft, and then he got into foul trouble, sat a lot in that second quarter. 6 points by Ty Harris, 4 points by Clevis Craig, and then Dorian Hill with 2 points as he gets some playing time tonight here for the Red Devils. By the way, Richmond, 8 turnovers unofficially in the first half of play. Andrew Croft has 2 fouls. Kareem Jett has 2. Titan Newton has 2. One of those, the technical foul called in that second quarter, so he will have to be careful the rest of the way in this one. All right, that's your halftime score. We'll come back. The second half is coming up in just a couple of moments. A reminder, tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Friday the tuna, Saturday the Black Forest ham, and Sunday the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Second half action is coming up. Stay right there. The Red Devils and the Arabians battling it out here in Pendleton. All the action right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond, Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Dargy Repair Service is family owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 South East Street in Richmond.
One good thing the band is here. This crowd kind of quiet here tonight. What crowd is here? I'd guess maybe a couple of hundred. I have this whole section pretty much to myself, so that's good news for me. Welcome back again to Pendleton High School as the Red Devils begin this quarter. All starters are in. And again, Richmond with a 6-point lead. They're going to try to look inside. Cleve is trying to get position against Aldridge. Now, Aldridge's idea is they're going to try to push him outside the block because really Cleve is very effective when he's within a couple of feet of the basket. The drive and the left hand, good. There is Kareem Jett. Good start for the Red Devils here in this third quarter. Kareem, by the way, getting his first 2 points of the night. And we're just underway again here in the third. Black coming off that screen leads the Arabians with 13 points. They'll work that weave out front, trying to find a seam they can work with. But again, with the big fella inside, Cleve, it's Craig, that you can get that lane, but then all of a sudden you see him standing there with those long arms, and you have a tendency to change your mind and try to go someplace else. Force the Arabians for that Richmond defense to shoot more from the perimeter. Black will reset it, guarded out front by Titan Newton. Arabians, a team that traditionally has been very good at basketball. That one's off the rim, missed. Clevis with a rebound off the miss by Black. They've hit some tough times over the last couple of years. Newton, a little hesitation. Jett, the drive after the shot fake. Right hand, no. And the tip up by Clevis, no. Jett able to come away with it again. Gets it to Newton. Lob inside again to Clevis. Opposite. Croft for three, no. And the rebound pulled down by Aldridge. So the Red Devils had several good looks. The Ravens try to push it back the other way. They want to make sure Clevis is trailing, and the basket good by Dunham, and a timeout called by the Arabians. So just a few seconds in to this third quarter, and a timeout on the board already on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead it by 6.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
Another quick timeout by Pendleton. 5:54 remaining here in the third. Kind of curious what they might be setting up right here to call the timeout that quickly. It'll be Red Devil basketball. Clevis giving it up to Newton. They're looking inside. They want to get it to Clevis. In fact, he was begging for the basketball, and they failed to get it to him. This three is missed by Newton, but a rebound Harris. Red Devils another offensive rebound. Boy, when those big guys want the basketball, you certainly want to try to help them out, get that ball inside. And Clevis get a little bit bigger, too. There you go. Boy, he just can't be stopped that close. Clevis, those long arms he works with down low, 6 points. Love to see him get the basketball even more. Dunham. That shot on the way good. Dunham, smooth shooter. Dunham now with 8. 4 points in the first half. Croft back the other way. He will show his touch as well. So we continue to go back and forth. 8 points now by Andrew Croft. And the Red Devils lead it by 8. Boy, Black may have had a good look right there as Newton kind of backed off of him. Here's Dunham once again, the high screen, and they're going to get the moving screen again on Aldridge. He just cannot sustain that screen long enough. They've had a couple of those here tonight. Be a turnover charged again to the Arabians. 4:33 remaining here in this third quarter. Well, if the Arabian crowd, you kind of feel pretty good that you're still in this ball game as Croft misses that one. The rebound by Black. Back the other way, fast break. Here's Black for 3. He didn't even hesitate. Boy, that's a big basket right there by Daverick Black. 16 points by the junior guard. Back to a 5-point lead. Croft nearly turns it over as Black trying to get the steal away from Kareem Jett. You see Jett still with it as we've gotten under the 4-minute mark. Clevis trying to get position as you see him, and Aldridge battling it out underneath. Harris traveled with it. Yep, he wanted to go to the right side, and by the time it was too late. The Red Devils, their first turnover of the second half. That is 9 tonight. Candiano is back in now for the Arabians. 2 points in that first half and 5-point lead as Pendleton just hanging around. Black again, this time off the back of the iron. Harris with a rebound. Red Devils will bring it quickly across the timeline. Set up in the half court there. There's Kareem Jett. 3:24 to go here in the third. Quick moving ball game to this point. Newton on the drive. Almost loses it. Regains possession. Shoots and misses. Well, hot in the first half. Off to a cold start here in the third quarter. Reversing is Dunham. Candiano will hand it off now to Early. Early had a good first half as well. 9 points, has not scored here in the second half. Off the screen is Dunham. Boy, Black hit that 1 3-point. He's going to get the basketball, swing it left side to Dunham once again. Those are your two hot shooters. Two guys going to really hit it. There's a nice pass inside. That's a great read. Aldridge gets the bucket, but that was a great read that time by Dunham. He saw the big guy inside as Cleve was kind of standing there waiting for him to come on in, and he changed his mind at the last second. able to get the assist. It's back to a 3-point ball game. 2:30 remaining. Newton off the left wing. Newton again with the 20 points in the first half. They'll feed inside, and offensive foul on Clevis Craig. Well, the one thing about it, when you're 6'7" or 6'8", that size, and they're right behind you like that, you come down and make a turn, it's a pretty easy call, and it's a tough thing for big guys like Clevis to have to deal with, but he gets called for the foul. The Red Devils' second turnover now, and a chance here. It's a one-possession game. A three-pointer will tie it right here for the Arabians. This is early. Dangerous pass into the backcourt. Near steal right there by Andrew Croft. The drive and a block inside. Clevis gets the block. Early will think. Lob! Bucket good on the alley-oop to Clevis Craig. 50-45. How about that dunk right there by Clevis on the alley-oop? And they've got a foul call. They may get Clevis on the hook. Nope, they're going to get Newton. So Newton just picked up number 3. Second team foul as Richmond now with a 5-point lead here in the third. Black on the drive, off-balance shot, good, and he's fouled. Boy, the Arabians are not going away yet. Boy, the way Richmond played in that first half, you would believe they'd be really running away with this game, but that's not been the case as Staley is back in. Aldridge will get a break. Newton will sit down with those 3 fouls, and that's going to put Davrick Black at the line. 20 points by Black, chance to complete the 3-point play and pull the Arabians to within 2 with 1:27 to go here in the third, and he does. So see what the Red Devils do in the last 1:20 to go. Croft off the screen and a whistle and a foul before the drive or the shot. And they're going to get Candiano on the foul. That's going to be number 3 now on Luke. 1:18 to go. Harris will inbound. Clevis off the drive, stops off the pivot as well. Croft will give it to Jet. Down the lane. He falls on the floor. Turnover, Richmond. A lot of contact, no whistle. Numbers back the other way. Ball knocked out of bounds or almost out of bounds, but in the corner, the shot no good by Dunham. Here is the outlet pass. Turnover again by Richmond. 2 in a row. Here's Black back the other way. Black scores. We're tied at 50. And we have a whistle. Might be a delay of game call. Nope, they're going to get Black for number 2. Wow, it looks like they may have called a technical right here on Black. So we will go to the free throw line as Davrick Black will not pick up just a foul. He picks up a technical foul. So we've seen that go both ways here tonight. Harris will get one more. He's now 3 of 4 from the line and hits the second one. So Tight Newton gets a technical, and now Davrick Black, perhaps a little bit too much celebrating going on. Red Devil basketball, 46.7. As we play here in the third, close ball game. Richmond again at a double-digit lead in the first half. Got up to a fast start here in the third, but the Arabians continue to keep coming back. Here's Harris. Off the screen is Croft, nearly traveled with it. Harris back to Croft, down the lane, scoop shot, yes, and he's fouled. Now that's what the Red Devils did in the first half. They were driving to the basket and getting some easy layups, and they haven't done that in a while. Croft now with 10. Foul will go against Ethan Ross. That'll be his first. 24.7 to go. And now the Red Devils have a 4-point lead. So the Arabians will play for one right here to finish out this third quarter. This is early. 9 in the first half, not scoring so far here in the second half. Dunham driving, floater, no. Rebound, and we've got a foul call on the rebound. They're going to get Staley. Gave a little extra push that time to Clevis Craig to try to clear him out of there, but 0.8 on the clock. It'll have to be a catch and release very quickly, and that's going to do it. Well, close one going on here as we will head to the fourth quarter on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead it by 4.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Back here at Pendleton High School. Non-conference matchup. Good one going on now between the Red Devils and the Arabians. Red Devils led by Titan Newton with 20, 11 by Andrew Croft, 7 tonight by Ty Harris, 8 points by Clevis Craig. Leading the way, Daverick Black, 21 points. Leading all scores right now for the Arabians. And as you see, Arabians basketball first three-pointer good. That's Dunham. You don't think he learned that from some of his brothers. 11 down by Dunham. By the way, Dorian Hill back in the ball game for the Red Devils, so they'll go again with a 4-guard lineup. Lob pass inside, and the basket good. And once again, Clevis Craig in double figures now with 10, and he'll go to the line. Well, that's pretty obvious. If you want to get some easy points, take it inside. There's no way Aldridge is going to be able to stop the big guy, so Dunham tried to come over and help, picks up the foul. And Clevis at the line, got the roll. Soft touch there by Clevis, back to a 4-point lead. That is Black across the timeline. Gets the high screen by Aldridge. Bounce pass Aldridge, loses it in the lane. Jump ball, it will be Richmond basketball. That is only the 5th turnover tonight by the Arabians. Red Devils have now committed 12 turnovers this evening. They had 4 of those in the third quarter alone. As we come up on the 7-minute mark, skip pass will find Croft. Back to Jet. Hesitation. Drives, lost it, and they're going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Daverick Black, but they may overturn it. The other official coming in from the outside. Nope, they're not going to. The Arabian crowd thought that was all off of Kareem Jet. So now they'll be inbounded by Richmond on the baseline. Jet deep in the corner. Looking back inside, now to Croft. A lot of times they'll sneak Croft right back in. He's able to get an easy shot. Pull-up jumper, no. Dorian Hill tips it, but tips it right to Dunham. Here come the Arabians. 4-point lead by the Red Devils. Dunham alone hits another 3. You're going to have to pick him up a lot quicker than that. It's a 1-point ball game. Dunham hitting his second 3-pointer in a row. And is back to a 1-point lead. The kick out. Here's Jet for 3 of his own, good. How about Kareem Jett? Wide open. He has 5, back to a 4-point lead. Black will stop. This is Candiano, the pull-up jumper of the lane. He's got touch. And now nobody can miss. 4 points. Candiano getting on the board here in the second half. 5:58 to go in this fourth quarter. Harris will find Jett at the left elbow, guarded there by Black. That'll be Hill. Clevis out on that high post as they try to continue to move him out of the low block area. Croft back to Hill. Red Devils work that weave out front if there's nothing there, and apparently nothing as they set it back out front again to Kareem Jett. The lob pass inside. Boy, that's easy. That's like stealing candy from a baby right there as they were able to lob it into Clevis again. He has 12. Timeout on the floor. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 5:21 remaining in this one. The Red Devils lead it by 4.
Hey, this is Steve from Jiffy Lube. Sometimes I talk to myself, which is not necessarily a new thing, but lately I've been calling myself bro. So the other day I got out of the car and I looked down at my shoes and was like, wow, that's not what I expected. And I said to myself, you're just going to have to own this look, bro. Yeah, I know I got issues. Don't have issues with your car, though. Come on down to Jiffy Lube, get everything fixed, be on the road. Now that's a commercial, bro. Preventative maintenance. Good job.
62-58 back here at Pendleton. Red Devils trying to pick up their 4th win in a row. Arabians trying to win 2 straight after that win on the road at Shelbyville on Saturday. But again, got to give them a little bit of credit. Every time it seemed like the Red Devils were about ready to make that move, they come back and hit a big shot. Arabians a little late getting out of the huddle. Here they come as we have 5:21 remaining again here in the fourth quarter. Well, I would think again with the lack of size inside Aldridge at about 6'3" that the Red Devils will continue to feed it inside. There's another 3 by Candiano. Wow. That is another big 3 by the Arabians. It's back to a 1-point ball game. Croft getting bodied up as he tried to make that cut against Early. Here is Jett out front, and is the cutter coming across the lane. That's going to be a foul call against the Arabians. Candiano's going to pick up number 4. He just hit that 3-point bucket. That'll be the 7th team foul, and that's going to send Andrew Croft to the line. As you heard the public address announcer say, this is a 1 and bonus. Andrew with 11 points, missed the free throw. So the Arabians have a chance now to take the lead right here. They've gotten the lead once in this second half. Here's Black against Jett. Black gets a double screen. Nice bounce pass, layup good. Wow, that was beautiful. 63-62. Give the assist to Black. Aldridge now with 6 points. And the Red Devils trail it by 1 as we come up on the 4-minute mark. This is Jett. Tried to lob it inside, tipped away by Black. Ball loose on the floor. And they're going to call, I believe, the foul on Clevis Craig. They're going to say Clevis tried to shove Candiano off the basketball. So Clevis picks up his 3rd. Titan Newton is back in. Dorian Hill will sit down. 4:13 remaining, and believe it or not, the Arabians' chance now to build on a 1-point lead. See what the Arabians have in store right here. That's that high screen. They work that high screen very well. Early with the basketball, nothing, so back out to Black, and they'll come guard him very closely. That's Kareem Jett. They want to jump the screen, and they did. That's Newton coming out. 3:46 to go. Still a lot of time on the clock, and there's no way you're going to hold the basketball for very long, but they're going to try to spread the floor a little bit. And there's the guy they want out of the lane, and that is Clevis Craig. But Clevis with the steal, and Clevis will dunk it at the other end. Careless turnover by the Arabians. Not sure how you couldn't have seen that big, long arm post player coming out from out of the paint and not see him coming to steal the basketball. That's a bad turnover. 6 turnovers now by the Arabians. 3:08 to go. Now the Red Devils lead it by 1. Here's Black. Early on the wing, nice pass and a quick release by Aldridge. He's not going to wait for Clevis to come to him. Aldridge now with 8. Good ball movement that time as Croft will give it back to Jet. 2:44 to go. Will they try to work it back down inside again? Clevis, you see, way outside, away from the basket, and there's a lane by Newton, and he missed the layup. That's a big miss right there by Titan Newton. Now what will the Arabians do right here? Can they get another layup? Going to force the Red Devils to guard, as you would expect. This is Black. Now, they got careless with the basketball the last time when Clevis came out on the double team, and they got the turnover. Nice pass inside. There's the block. Well, that time you want to shot fake him, get in the air as Clevis gets another block. Harris back to Newton. Minute 57 to go. One thing that Clevis does well, he anticipates. But if you're Aldridge, you got to give him a shot fake. Get him in the air because you know he's trailing right behind you. Jet looking inside. Nothing there. Here is the three-pointer, top of the key. Good by Croft. Nope, they're going to call that just. Take that back. It should be 66-65. So they're going to say that was just a 2-point basket. So the Red Devils now lead this one by 1. Arabians basketball with 1:15 remaining. Well, they had Aldridge again. Here's a 3 on the way short. As Early comes up empty. Was that Dunham? That was Dunham who missed it. And now with Richmond leading it by 1, they'll dictate what they want to do right here as Jet will drive and be fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line. Big basket by Andrew Kropp. Again, only a 2. Early picks up his second, team foul number 8, and the Arabians, they want to call a timeout. They're going to get that timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead this one by 1.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, it's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
The Arabians know it's still a one-possession game, even if Kareem Jet were able to hit 2 free throws here. So they're probably looking to set something up. 57.2 seconds. I think they'd want to try to find a good 3 if they can. I'm not sure that they want to give the Red Devils the basketball back down by a point. So we'll see what strategy will be made right here. Kareem tonight has not been to the free throw line. He has 2 points, 5 points. Hit a 3 a couple of minutes ago, but 5 points by Jet. He gets that one. Big free throw. One more now as thought they're going to take Titan Newton off the line. That's not going to be the case. Second free throw is on the way. It is no good. So still a 2-point lead. It'll be Pendleton basketball. 51 seconds. Black. Chance to tie it here. Is Candiana with a basketball. We had a cutter down the lane. Missed him. Black for three. Quick release and hits it. Daverick Black with a big three-pointer, and the Red Devils trail it by 1. 34 seconds to go. Clevis trying to get position underneath. The Red Devils want to go inside. Down to 25. 68-67. Clevis. And they're going to get him for a travel. Change in the lineup as Ethan Ross will check in. 20.2 seconds remaining, and the Red Devils down by 1, and they'll have to press. Dorian Hill will come in. Clevis Craig will sit down, and Richmond, boy, they got to steal. They have overplay every passing lane. You still have 3 fouls to give. That's the other problem. There's one of them. So every time that you inbound the basketball, you're going to look at time running off the clock. So the Red Devils are going to have to foul quickly. 15.9 to go. That foul was called on Harris, and the Arabians will call a timeout. It's a full timeout. Want to remind you tonight's game being brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Well, 15.9 on the clock. Still 2 more fouls to give right here by Richmond. If you are the Arabians, and it gets to that point where Richmond gets to the 7th, you want to be Black, Dunham, early, 3 guys that can shoot the free throw well. Arabians took a long time in that huddle. They better hurry. Whatever you do, never throw the basketball towards your opponent's basket if you can avoid it. Well, they did it anyway, but it was open. And that will be Harris on the foul. That took a couple of seconds off the clock. I'm always so nervous when that ball gets thrown in bounds. Now, they're going to have to take it out underneath their basket, but that's the other reason why, is now you move it even closer to your opponent's basket. Black will be fouled, and that'll be the 1-and-1 we were looking for as Kareem Jett picks up his 3rd. Now, the good news is there's 11.2 remaining on the clock. Even if he makes both, Red Devils still have a chance. Clevis Craig back in. Dorian Hill will sit down. But here is Black at the line. He's been there twice. He has made both. 24 points by Daverick Black. Hit that big three-pointer to give the Arabians the 68-67 lead, and now he's at the line. Calmly hits the first one. Richmond's going to call a timeout right here. We'll take a quick break. See how the Red Devils plan this one out the rest of the way. Stay right there. This is Richmond Basketball, Radio Troy Digital.
Looking to kickstart your fundraiser? Take your fundraising efforts to the next level with expert support from Suds Fundraising and get access to a fundraising kit full of quality products people can't wait to get their hands on, a dedicated web store to reach your online audience, a digital marketing kit that allows you to convert leads easily, and so much more. Let us help you reach your fundraising goals on time. Visit sudsfundraising.com to get started today.
Well, a couple of ways to look at this. The Red Devils, if the free throw is made, you're looking at having to go full court. If it is missed, then it seems to be a little more free and open. You can just go, but you've got to get a good look here. Down by 2, it'll be 3 here, so then you got to find some way you're going to set up. Where do you want that ball to go to get you in a good position to shoot a 3? And right now, they have set Andrew Croft at the other end of the floor. They're going to use Jett and Newton to push the ball. Everybody's off the line for the Arabians, and that free throw is no good. 10 seconds to go. Here's Newton across the timeline. Red Devils only need one bucket right here, not a 3. And Newton drives and missed it, but a foul call out front with 3.7 to go. So now Newton will go to the line to try to tie the ball game. Boy, Black hits the three-pointer, and it's all pressure then for the Red Devils, but now at 3.7, Newton needs both of these to tie the ball game. So the first one by Newton. He'll get another 21. By the way, he had not scored yet in this quarter until that one right there. Pendleton's going to call a timeout right here. We want to remind you that tonight's game brought to you in part by the Excel Center of Richmond. Excel Center is a tuition-free public charter high school for adults. Provides the adults around our area the opportunity to earn a Core 40 high school diploma, industry-recognized certifications, and college credit, all at no cost. The Excel Center is operated by Goodwill Education Initiatives, a nonprofit created by Goodwill of Central and Southern Indiana. There are 15 Excel Centers in Southern and Central Indiana, including one right there in Richmond. If you need more information, and you can get that information by contacting the Excel Center, and they've graduated in their 15 centers over 4,500 adults from those centers. Give them a call. Excel Center in Richmond. Free child care provided as well. 3.7, that is still pretty good time to get the ball at least to mid-court. If he makes this one, we're tied at 69, and then maybe Richmond can win it in overtime. That one is good as well. Cool as ice. 69 all. Here's Black for 3. No, and we're going to go to overtime.
At the end of the fourth quarter, we're tied 69-69. We're going to overtime.
So free basketball coming up. We will take a quick timeout, make sure that we're ready to go for the first overtime period. We're tied at 69.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Well, 4 more minutes on the clock. Nothing else to do on a Wednesday night back here at Pendleton High School. Well, if you got to pay $6 for a ticket, you might as well get an extra 4 minutes. The tip will be won by Richmond. Here's Newton. Pull-up jumper and misses it short. Rebounded by Pendleton. Dunham comes away with it. Lead pass to Early, and then he goes down, and they're going to call a foul on the Red Devils. Well, Newton had a pretty good look at that one, but just came up short. So now we'll go to the free throw line. Camden Early, 9 points in that first half, has not scored in the second half, and now into the overtime. and he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. They've missed 2 big free throws now here in the fourth and in overtime. We'll stay at 69. This is Andrew Croft. See if Richmond tries to get it back inside. How about in the corner for Harris for 3? Yes. Ty Harris breaks the tie. Harris now with 10 points. Pendleton basketball. Nothing in the corner there for Early. Black around the perimeter. 3:12 to go. The screen set. Nothing again for the Arabians. Here's Black. Dunham coming off that screen once again. Here's Early. Black will set the screen for Dunham. Good defense now by the Red Devils in the man-to-man. 2:52 to go. Now the drive, and boy, with the big guy down, Clevis guarding everything in the paint. It's awful hard to get anything inside. Black got bumped, no whistle. Fast break, Newton back the other way, and that looked like a foul, and the Red Devils able to get the ball back. Newton scores. And Newton went down. It may be just nothing more than a cramp, but now the Red Devils lead it by 5 with 2:32 to go. Yeah, it's a cramp at this point. There was a lot of contact that time with Richmond going on the fast break, and we're going to see Dorian Hill, I believe, come in as Newton still dealing with the, now they just leave him alone. That's not very nice. Trainer is out there checking out Newton. Well, I'm hoping that's all it is. I mean, the way they were trying to extend that calf, it does appear that it would be a cramp. A lot of minutes put in tonight by Titan Newton, so it looks like those things hurt, but he's going to be okay. He'll have to come out of the ball game for a moment, but Newton able to sustain the contact, somehow got the ball back into his hands, and still was able to get points on the board. 74-69 as 2:32 to go. Boy, if you're going to be the Arabians, you're going to look at this and think, you know, we battled back from a double-digit deficit. We took the lead in the second half. We had a chance to take a 3-point lead at the end of regulation, but then Daverick Black missed that free throw. The second half of the 1-and-1, it would have given the Arabians a 3-point lead and forced the Red Devils to try to find a 3. And once he missed it, the Red Devils able to get the tying basket, and that's where we stand now in the overtime. Arabians ball once again. Back to their motion offense. The drive, Dunham, turnaround shot, no good, and they're struggling now in the overtime. Red Devils get it back, and now they can run a little bit of clock here in the OT. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining. Good look out front here to Jet. Jet finds an opening and a foul call against Ethan Ross. 2-shot foul.
Number 24, Ethan Ross, his second.
And so Kareem will go to the line.
2 free throws for Kareem Jet.
Red Devils led by Titan Newton. Unofficially 24 points. 13 by Andrew Croft, 14 by Clevis Craig, 7 now by Kareem Jet. So Newton is in, and Dorian Hill will sit down, and the Red Devils now have a 6-point lead here in the overtime. 1:58 remaining, and Richmond has hit some big free throws down the stretch. Not sure why we have a delay right here. I don't know if it had to do with Titan Newton checking in. They're going to make sure he checked in officially before they'll let him back into the ball game. So just a small technicality right there, and we're ready to go once again. So now the Arabians desperately need some points. Down by 7. That's a huge, huge number in the overtime. Here's a three on the way by Dunham, no good, and they're just missing everything. They cannot buy a basket, and that just helps the Red Devils get it back and run clock. And then they throw it away. Boy, you short that passing lane. Take that dribble all the way to the guy if you have to, but just don't carelessly throw it away. Now, you might get away with it tonight when you're up by 7, but you don't want to do it if you're only up by a couple. There's Black with a basket. Back to a 5-point lead. Black now with 27 tonight. Newton able to go between everybody, finds Harris in the corner. Newton went down. He's okay, though, and the Red Devils wisely bring it back out front. They're working again with a 4-guard lineup. Now here's what Jet needs to do. Cut that passing lane down. Jet almost threw it away again, and then a foul in the backcourt. Take that dribble all the way to that guy. Instead of making that dangerous pass, knowing that the Arabians are overplaying and trying to go for steals, you got to take that dribble strong. But the good news is Kareem will go to the line. Kareem a chance to get into double figures, 55.1 seconds remaining. He has 9. Again, all these numbers unofficial. Coming out of the ball game for the Arabians, Ethan Ross. One more here for Kareem Jet. Missed it short. He will not get into double figures yet. Arabians got to work quick. You're down by 6. There's a 3 short by Candiano. That's no good. And the Red Devils again with the basketball. Well, the Arabians have simply run out of gas in this overtime, and they just could not buy a basket. As the Red Devils able to come back, get a win here after having the double-digit lead. Clevis, smart play, just kick it back out, make them foul. That foul will go against Dunham. So Richmond's going to win this one here tonight, but the Arabians gave them everything they wanted. Newton had that big first half, had 20 points in the first half to lead the Red Devils. That's a missed free throw. Did not score in the third, had a couple of free throws in the fourth quarter, and has 2 points here in the overtime. So 24 points again by the senior guard. He missed the second one. 18 seconds to go. Black will have to hurry. Throws a shot up at 3, missed it. Newton with a rebound. Newton will dribble this one out. 9 seconds remaining. No need to foul right here as the Red Devils are going to win here tonight in overtime. That's your final score as Richmond wins it 77-71. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment right here at Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Overtime win here tonight. The Red Devils win it 77-71. Richmond has now won 4 straight, and as we mentioned in the pregame earlier, Red Devils are not back in action until they play Harrison in 9 days. That is January 31st. That'll be a 7:30 tip-off time. Again, at the Tiernan Center, they'll play the 31st and the 1st of February against Winchester. So back-to-back home games, and then they'll have the last 4 out of 5 on the road beginning February 6th on the road at Anderson. But the Red Devils winning tonight, 9-7 on the season. Thanks for being with us. Richmond wins it by a final score, 77-71. We'll see you next time right here, Radio Troy Digital Sports.